Okay, the table is set and the cards have been shuffled for our tarot card reading with the Thoth Tarot for the week to come. And once again, this week we are looking at the four dimensions of our lives. In the physical dimension, we have the Six of Swords. In the social emotional dimension, we have the Art card. Up in the mental dimension this week, we have the Six of Cups. And finally, in the spiritual dimension, we have the Five of Discs. So 3 pip cards this week, 2 6s, and we've got this major in the social emotional. Let's take these one at a time. First of all, over here in the physical dimension, we have the Six of Swords. And this is the card of applying our intellect to a challenge and overcoming that challenge by using our minds, using our intellect. It also can represent a passage out of a difficult time. And so, coming as it does here in the physical dimension, if we have been struggling with either some sort of physical challenge uh, with our health, something along those lines, or financial difficulties of some sort, and we have been working at trying to solve whatever it is. This week should bring some progress, and in fact, this card usually means that we're leaving behind uh, those sorts of difficulties for good, and so a hopeful card to start the week out here in the physical dimension of our lives. Over here in the social emotional dimension, we have the art card. And this is about everything working out in the right proportions. My keywords on this card are follow the recipe. And so, coming in the social emotional dimension, I think that this is a call to be careful how we are mixing people together this week. You know that old sort of old saying about you don't mix friends and family. I don't know that we need to go that far this week, but I would say it's probably not a good week to introduce somebody new into the mix. If we know that a certain combination works well, uh, then we probably shouldn't tinker with that too much. Probably shouldn't be introducing kind of unknown uh, quantities or energies into a situation. And this could also be not just in the social side with relationships, but maybe in our own emotional health. We need to follow the recipes that are tried and true this week, and not maybe introduce some things that are foreign or unusual to the situation, especially if we're struggling somehow on the emotional front this week. We need to stick to the remedies and the comforts that we know have worked for us. We get up here into the mental dimension and we have the Six of Cups. And this card is styled pleasure in the Thoth deck. And for some reason, I think that this card came up in the mental dimension maybe last week or the week before as well. It is the card of ease and kind of an effortless uh, sort of harmonious environment. And uh, so, coming in the mental dimension here, we need to take pleasure in the intellectual activities that bring us bring us the most pleasure, whether that is reading a good book or getting out to an art gallery or the theater or some other sort of intellectually stimulating event, good movie, something along those lines would probably do us some good this week. But whatever we're doing, whatever we're applying our intellectual powers to and the mental side of our lives, we need to stop a moment and take pleasure in that and enjoy it. And then we get over here to this Five of Discs in the spiritual dimension. And this is styled worry. in the Thoth deck. This is the card that in the rider deck shows the couple that appears to be have physical difficulties and be really down on their luck walking by the stained glass window of a church. And so the light is there, the comfort is there, but we're so deep into our struggles that we're not seeing that. So whatever happens this week, whatever is serving itself up to us, we need to resist the temptation to look at things from a dark or hopeless perspective. Even if the material conditions are troubling, we need to just focus on gratitude, focus on the good things, and focus on potential solutions, not yield to worry and the loss of hope and all of that. I think that is the way that I would read these cards. Kind of a mixed bag this week, but I think these sixes predominate, and both of those are very auspicious cards. If we focus on, working the problem, not making things worse by guessing or worrying, and also taking pleasure in what we can this week, I think we will be well served by that. That's the way I would see these cards. I would love to hear what you think. If you'd like to leave comments here with the video, you can, or pop on out to the weblog at atarotjourney.com.